So just a quick little update of what I've been up to for the past couple months. I have had quite a lot of projects actually, but they had very hard deadlines and no time for filming. Or there was some stuff that just wouldn't make for much interesting content, but I figured I'll just throw it all together into a little bit of a catch-up video. So for New Year's I went to a tiny regional burn event, for which I made this little infinity mirror box photo booth thingy. Basically you stick your head in it or whatever you want, make some faces, shoot some photos, and just basically a really quick dirty little art project. But you know, any art is good art that burns. So then two of my friends had birthdays, so I crafted them two handmade leather floggers. Came out really nice, probably gonna make one for myself. For another event I needed something funky to wear, so I googled for some harnesses, found this one that I really liked, and then really quickly, within like 2 hours from seeing the photo to being out of the door, I made more or less a similar copy of it. For the same event I also crafted a smaller version of my bunny mask that I made some while back. The big one was a little bit too big for female faces, so now I have a little nice set of small bunnies, big bunny, yeah. And I've also been prototyping with laser cutting latex. I managed to come up with this design that I really like, but it ended up being a little bit too delicate and complex, so I've been testing for different methods to make that happen. I'm kind of getting there, so we'll do a video on the perfected method later on. And I also converted my bicycle to electric. Living in Denmark, especially in Copenhagen, it seemed about time to get on that bandwagon and just make my life a little bit easier. Also on the bike topic, I got myself a cargo bike and ended up doing my very first airbrush painting on it. It's a surprisingly forgiving medium, so I had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, super happy with the little cat in the end. At some point I also got really fed up with all the mess in the workshop, so I did a ton of reorganizing, going through all of the storage, making a special space for everything, and just tidying everything up. Added some lights here and there. I think the end result is quite nice, really liking it. Yeah, I also put up this huge curtain in between the spaces, since I'm sharing the space with two of my friends. Yeah, the dust and mess I make in here can kind of get onto that side, so these should isolate things and provide a little bit more privacy as well. And then I also did a little workshop teaching one of my friends how to do some basic leather work. For that we went a little bit crazy and made this huge winged leather harness project, which took probably like 15 hours or so. But really cool and totally worth it. So, and then I also made this custom toolbox, so the tools wouldn't clutter up the whole table and just make a whole mess. So just need to learn how to put things back where they belong, but we'll see about that. And then to make my filming a little bit more easier, I created this cheap friction arm rake thingy that it's working really well. Still need to polish it up a bit more, but yeah, it's really useful. I think that's more or less it. I've got a whole ton of different projects planned for 2020. A bit more experiments with latex, possibly an art bike for a Scandinavian regional burn, some home improvement stuff, possibly some more kinkier leather work, costumes, you name it. Just, yeah, this is basically what I do for fun, just crafting, doing random projects, trying out new things. So yeah, well, that is it for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. See you around.